This would be a final call to all the faculties and to remind their peers to join in quickly as we would be shortly starting the session. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries who have joined in for today. Today, we are starting with 10 hours of faculty development program on vibe coding using GenAI tools. Starting from 16th March, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the next 5 days. Each day, you will have training for 2 hours. So before we could get into today's training, let me give you a quick walkthrough about who we are. ExcelR, founded in 2013 by IIM ISB alumni Mr. Ram Tawar, having 8 branches in 5 cities. We have so far trained students close to 8 lakh plus, and we cater to the skilling needs of individuals, institutions, and industries. What sets us apart is our premium association with iHub Divya Sampark, SkillUp APSSDC, AppShe, Task, KMDC, IIT Madras Pravartak, IIT Roorkee, BITS Pilani Hyderabad, NASSCOM Future Skill Prime, Swayam Plus, where our courses are being approved and are on the NASSCOM and Swayam Plus portals. Also having association with BFSI and ESSCI. Through our decade of training excellence, we have trained so far 80,000 plus faculties, student development programs conducting for covered so far for 8 lakh plus students, webinar, seminar, and workshops conducted 1,000 plus on 30 plus emerging technology. So far, our journey with institutions in association through academy partners have been 2,000 plus and having a strong connect with 5,000 plus placement partners. Through our everyday learning program, we have been delivering training programs to students and faculties from engineering, degree, and other category. And for today's training program, faculty development program, we have faculties from Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, and other regions. So far, the registrations are 1,530 from engineering, masters in computer application, MBA, and other category faculties. Through our everyday learning program, we have been constantly delivering training programs for students and faculties in supporting them, in upskilling them, in industry oriented learning on the trending technologies, which is absolutely free from the industry experts. For enrolling into the everyday learning, the learner has to register in the given link. And once he registers, he or she has to constantly, regularly attend the training program, which is under the platform. For those who are regularly attending, would be given with the participation certificate. So through our everyday learning program, the benefits for the colleges are conducting industry MOU, industry webinars, customized training programs for faculties, professional training, and all of these are through online platform, that is through our learning management system tool. And the learner will be in addition to it, the learner will also get a lot of assessments, training materials, placement preparations, industry use cases through the LMS platform. And our LMS platform would look like this, wherein the learner who enrolls using the registration link, which was displayed earlier, will be able to see through the LMS the upcoming training programs and also the training programs which have happened in the past. So through our student development program, we have conducted 60 plus student development program, and constantly participating colleges are 2000 plus. And most common popular training programs which we have done under the student development program are ChatGPT, generative AI, advanced Excel, Salesforce, Python, SQL, artificial intelligence, mobile app development, cracking coding interviews, full stack development, and many more. Similarly, under the faculty development program, we have been strongly conducting 45 plus faculty development programs, and total number of participating colleges are 1,519. And the most popular training programs under faculty program are AI, Gen AI, deep learning, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, data analytics using Power BI and Tableau, cybersecurity, NLP, ChatGPT, and many more. A learner who enrolls for student development program or a faculty development program will be honored with a participation certificate, which is to the left top, you find the student development program certificate, and to the right bottom, you find the faculty development program certificate. These are some of our certificates which we have delivered or given to our learners post completion of their student development program or faculty development program. So on these lines, I would like to highlight a few instances where we have got engaged with IIT Roorkee in delivering data analytics using Minitab tool, which was conducted for school, research scholars, students, and professors. Similarly, this is at BITS Pilani, Hyderabad, where students were trained on Power BI and machine learning. And this is ExcelR initiative to support the final year engineering students to provide them, support them in cracking their job interviews by giving them campus recruitment training with placement assistance, which was a 5 subject module with 240 plus hours on coding skill, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, soft skills, resume and LinkedIn profile building, techniques to ace the group discussion and personal interview, where we had this support, that is the certificate was issued by iHub Divya Sampark, wherein 50,000 plus registrants participated in this program, as in there were assessments and assignments. The student who completely cleared their training programs were only awarded with this prestigious certificate. And out of 50,000, we had 5,200 plus students who were eligible to receive this prestigious certificate from iHub, Divya Sampar, joint body of IIT Roorkee and Government of India Department of Science and Technology. And we received maximum participation from APSSDC. So these are some of our training programs which we have conducted in the past on DSA mastery with Java, Tally, digital marketing, cybersecurity, cloud computing, business intelligence, and many more. So without much further ado, let me take you through our today's faculty development program on vibe coding using Gen AI tools. So it is on behalf of ExcelR, a privilege to honor our guests who have joined in for today's afternoon from esteemed institutions. So we have Dr. Rajesh H. Kulkarni, Professor, Head of IT Department, MVSR Engineering College, Hyderabad. Sir has 29 plus years of experience in academia, research, and academic leadership. His expertise spans data science, AI/ML, explainable AI, and research methodology with 9 authored books, 25 plus research publications, and multiple patents and IPRs. He has also delivered 70 plus workshops, invited talks nationwide, impacting 50,000 plus learners and professionals, actively bridging academia, industry, and innovation through research and mentoring. A warm welcome to you, sir. Dr. Rajesh, sir.
Ma'am, I think he has some mic issue. We are just checking on.
Okay. Shushmita, has that been fixed?
No, ma'am. Actually, he's facing some technical issues in the system. I
Okay.
think he'll talk
So,
after some times.
sure. Okay. So, let me call upon our next dignitary for today's afternoon. And again, we would request Dr. Rajesh, sir, to share a few words once the mic is fine. So we have Professor Dilip Nageshwar Rao Power, Associate Professor in Instrumentation Engineering from Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering. Sir has 35 plus years of teaching experience and 1 year of industry experience. He is a member of Board of Studies in Instrumentation Engineering at University of Mumbai, contributing to curriculum development and academic advancement, an active researcher, author with 6 international journal papers, 3 international conference papers, 3 national conference papers, 10 patents, 2 published books on the project planning and engineering and electronic instrumentation and measurement. A warm welcome to you, sir. Dilip, sir. Hope I'm audible to you. Sushmita, could you please check on Professor Dilip, sir, as well?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Now you're audible, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. There is some microphone problem.
All
Okay.
right. Sure, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your Thank you for my introduction.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, all. All delegates and participants joined online for this faculty development program on white coding using generative AI. Yes, myself, Dilip Pawar, head of the Instrumentation Engineering Department of Bharati Vidyapit College of Engineering, Navi Mumbai. I am really grateful to Mr. Sharad Karnekar, Senior Business Development Manager of ExcelR, and his team for giving us this opportunity for hosting FDP on vibe coding using generative AI tools. Here, I am taking this opportunity to say a few words about our Bharati Vidyapit. Bharati Vidyapit is established by late Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam Sahib in 1964 with a vision of social transformation through dynamic education. During the last 61 years, Bharati Vidyapit have established more than 160 educational units of various kinds, right from pre-primary school to a full-fledged university in different parts of India and even in the capital city of India, New Delhi. The objective of these various institutes is to make quality education accessible to the students coming from different regions and different sections of the society, and to provide the same to them as per their individual choices and inclination at the affordable prices. Today, Bharati Vidyapit has its major campuses in New Delhi, Navi Mumbai, Pune, Solapur, Kolhapur, Sangli, Karad, Satara, and Pachgani, and at quite few other places, remote places. And this is all about Bharati Vidyapit. This is the brief introduction. Now, I would like to talk about the three key aspects shaping the future of education. The first one is faculty development program at ExcelR plays a pivotal role in equipping educators with cutting-edge skills and methodologies. These programs foster innovation, enhance teaching quality, and ensure faculties stay updated with industry trends. By empowering educators, ultimately uplift the entire learning ecosystem. Last last week, we all faculties from our department and other departments and other colleges attended and completed the FDP on AI and its applications. It was a great learning experience with ExcelR trainers where we learned AI tools and their uses in teaching and learning process. We learned how to make presentations, videos, various topics, assignments, and so on. It was a great experience with ExcelR trainers. Now, second one is the impact of emerging technologies on higher education. Emerging technologies like AI, ML are revolutionizing education. They enable personalized learning, bridge skill gaps, and make education more accessible. By integrating these technologies, we can create immersive experiences, enhance engagement, and prepare students for the future workforce. Another third one is the reflection on academic industry collaboration. Collaborations between academia and industry are crucial for future ready learners learning. They provide real world insight, facilitate internship, and ensure curriculum relevance. By working together, it can align education with industry needs, drive innovations, and create opportunities for students. In conclusion, by leveraging faculty development programs, embracing emerging technologies, and fostering academic industry collaborations, we can create a dynamic, relevant, and future focused education systems. Lastly, I wish good luck for this faculty development program. I am very sure all participants will get desired knowledge of AI and vibe coding by generative AI. I think with these words, I conclude my speech. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. So I would like to re-request Dr. Rajesh H. Kulkarni to share a few words. Sir, over to you.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible now.
Great. So happy to be part of this initiation, great initiative by ExcelR, which is a well-known global brand for training, consulting, placement assistance. And we have a MOU running with ExcelR, a great initiative ExcelR. And I represent MESR Engineering College, which is a 42-year-old legacy autonomous institution. And it's among the top colleges in Telangana, MESR. And I head IT department. I am Dr. Rajesh Kulkarni, doing great things in the college. And through ExcelR also, we are achieving many things. And especially the event, the FDP topic, vibe coding. So we pretty well know that vibe coding is going to shape the future of programming and innovation. So we also know that 70 to 80% of the developers are using vibe coding or its variations like AI coding with the help of assistants like GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, or AI generated content. So soon, what people like Satya Nadella or people leaders in this industry are predicting the future, that soon there will not be any coding done by the programmers or the developers. So it will be done by AI or ChatGPT or GitHub Copilot or a vibe coding kind of thing. So we all academia industry have to gear up for this, transition ourselves, and get ready to face this challenge. Best of luck for this event. All my team members here in MSR, all ExcelR team members, and all the participants. Best of luck.
Thank you very much, sir. So let me call upon our next dignitary, Dr. Bindugar, Professor and HOD, Computer Science and Engineering from Bharati Vidyapit College of Engineering, Pune. Dr. Bindu Garg brings over 20 plus years of expertise in machine learning, IoT, data mining, time series forecasting, algorithms, and AI. She has authored 100 plus peer reviewed research papers, holds 10 patents, and has successfully led government funded projects worth over 70 lakhs in collaboration with DRDO, DSD, and AICTE. A respected academic leader, she serves as a reviewer for reputed IEEE, Springer journals, and is Distinguished Board of Studies member and lifetime member of CSI. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. Bindu, ma'am. Shushmita, could you please check and confirm?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Bindu ma'am, you have an access, kindly
Yes,
unmute
thank you.
yourself.
Thank you. Actually, I was not able to mute myself.
All right, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Yeah,
No
thank
problem,
you.
ma'am.
Thank
Sure,
you.
ma'am.
Yeah, dear XLR team, dignitaries, and all participants from academia and industry, thank you for your kind invitation to serve as guest speaker at the inaugural session of Faculty Development Program on Vibe Coding using Generative AI. Am I audible, ma'am? Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
today. Yes, it is my privilege to get opportunity to interact with the faculty members and the industry people from the various institution industry across India and share perspectives on this very exciting and rapidly evolving domain of vibe coding. It's today time to discuss of such hot topic vibe coding, generative AI, and encoding practices. So first and foremost, I would like to give brief about my Bharatiya Vidyapeeth University, Pune. The Bharatiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be university is one of the largest multidisciplinary university in India, comprising 29 constituent institutions spread across 8 campuses and offering more than 324 academic programs. This university was recently accredited with A++ grade and its fourth cycle in the NAC in 2024. It's a testament of our continued commitment to academic excellence. The College of Engineering Pune established basically in 1983, a proud constituent unit of Bharatiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be university. It is among the most reputed institutes, offering 11 undergraduate programs, 8 postgraduate programs, and doctoral programs across 8 disciplines. The academic program have been again accredited during the NAC NBA in the alignment with the vision of the NEP 2020. Our institution, I am proudly to say, our institution has implemented a progressive and industry aligned curriculum designed to enhance student practical skills, interdisciplinary learning, and innovative capabilities. As a part of this initiative, we have introduced several industry aligned courses and programs to bridge the gap between academic learning and industry requirements. We are very proud to offer IBM sponsored courses and the syllabus components, which provide students with exposure to industry relevant technologies and globally recognized learning resources. Again, these to strengthen global academic collaboration and the research opportunity, our institution has done memorandum of understanding with the University of Regina, Canada, and we have very good Intel Unnati lab, which is very high-end GPU to process and practical learning in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now, this the point coming, the how XLR, we are very thankful to XLR that bridging the gap, that playing a transformative role, bridging the academia industry gap, and very teaching us the very emerging technologies. So how XLR playing the transformative role? The faculty development program at XLR Private Limited play a transformative role by the equipping educators with cutting edge skills in emerging technologies like generative AI, cloud computing, data analytics, and many, many more AI applications. Today, we are a witness of attending 1 week faculty development program on vibe coding. These programs bridge the gap between the traditional academia and industry demands, enabling faculty to integrate advanced tools such as generative AI into teaching, research, and curriculum design. Although interactive session, the today hands-on projects, expert-led insights, XLR, FDP foster innovative techniques, promote responsible AI adoption, and enhance academic excellence across institutions in India and beyond. By empowering faculty participants from the premier colleges, these initiative ultimately elevates student learning outcomes, drive research innovation, and prepare the next generation for AI-driven careers. XLR commitment to free or accessible. This is very commendable. I would like to say that entire FDP, we have witness of attending many previous FDP in past. All are free and very high knowledgeable. XLR commitment to free or accessible FDPs, often in collaboration with the universities, democratize high quality upskilling, contribute significantly to transforming higher education in the digital era. Now, how the emerging technologies changing the higher education, changing the landscape across the India, across the globe. The new technologies like AI, the AI further, generative AI, agentic AI, now vibe coding, and many more, no coding for the various applying AI and the online tools are changing higher education landscape in big and very simple manner. I would like to say they let students learn at their own speed with lesson made just for them, making school more fun and helpful for everyone. Classes are now happen online or in mixed way. We are having in our premises also, we are having hybrid classes. Many FDP now, this XLR FDP we are attending online, so people from anywhere can study good colleges without moving or personally in physical to attending such courses. Teachers get smart, help to grade work faster, understand student better, and teach in exciting new ways like virtual labs or games. Overall, I would like to say these tools make learning more open, interesting, and ready for the future jobs. But we must use them fairly and teach everyone how to use them in right manners. So now the third point, the academia and the industry partnership, how this is playing crucial role bridging the gap between the industry and academia. Academia and industry partnership help make Google Learning ready for the real jobs. Students get to work on actual projects, use new tools, and do internship with the companies. Teacher learn the latest skills and idea from the industry experts, so they can teach better. However, young people become more confident nowadays and get better job chances because of the real world experience. When these partnership, academy and industry partnership are fair and good, everyone wins. Colleges wins, company, industry, teacher, student, and it will be a win-win situation. So at the end, I would like to say thank again ExcelR for inviting me as a guest speaker, and our college allow our faculty members to attending this very usable latest vibe coding program in 1 week. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for your inspiring and motivating words for our learners. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Amit Verma, Assistant Professor and HOD CSE from Dr. K.N. Modi University, Nevai, Rajasthan. Sir has BTech, CSA University, Kanpur, MTech. Having many degrees currently, he is also pursuing PhD in CSE at NIT Arunachal Pradesh, served as a teaching associate at CSA UAT and assistant professor at KIT Kanpur, KL University, Vijayawada, and currently assistant professor at Dr. K.N. Modi University, Rajasthan. Research contributions, where he has published 2 UGC CARE papers and 4 conference papers, holds 1 national and 1 international patent, and is a member of SDIWC and IAE-NG. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Yes, madam. Hello. Good afternoon to all
Yes,
of
sir.
you. Actually, my name is Amit Verma. Thank you, ma'am, for introduction. As given my actually, I'm working as a Dr. Ken Modi University as a head of the department in the computer science department for the last 2.5 years. So I'm very thankful for the ExcelR team because I'm the benefit according to shared by the course like free FDP, SDP, and like CRT courses. So I'm very thankful for all the team members. And in the future, I want to also get the more benefit according to the faculty members and team members of the ExcelRs. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, sir. Definitely, we'll keep you posted with all our upcoming training programs for a longer association. Next, I would like to call upon our subject matter expert and the trainer for today's program, Mr. Moin Hasafanta, subject matter expert, having 13 plus years of experience in corporate and academy training with expertise in generative AI, AI ML, data science, full stack technologies, delivered 22 plus corporate and 50 plus academy program across India and managed teams of 30 plus trainers, having a strong background in AI enabled application development, curriculum design, and mentoring, delivering outcome-driven learning for students and professionals, has largely conducted programs for reputed organizations including LTI Mindtree, Finsley Technologies, DY Patil University, Sanjeevani University, and many others. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So, good afternoon, dear joiners. Like, I cannot say students because most of you are more experienced than me, I believe. So, we'll be having a practical hands-on session on Gen AI along with white coding. And if possible, if you all are with me, you can code with me and learn the thing. So, ma'am, should I take over or is there anything else for?
We would quickly finish off with the LMS walkthrough and then hand over the session to you, Mr. Moin.
Sure, ma'am.
So I would request Mr. Amar to give a quick walkthrough on the LMS to all the participants, and then the session will be handed over to the expert. Over to you, Amar.
So, dear faculty members, very good afternoon. So, quickly, within 5 to 7 minutes, we'll give you the context onto the LLMs portal. So, whenever you complete your registration, at that time, you already receive an LMS access that is automated from to the web page itself. And if anybody not received access or previously you have LMS access and now only receive the welcome email, so in that scenario, how you can utilize the forgot your password option or which link which you can use to login source to the LMS, I will give you the quick idea on that. So let me share my screen. Just allow me the moment. Yeah. So as most of you already know that LMS is known as a learning management system. And by using the LMS portal, you can access the recordings of the session. You can join the live session every day. You can access the attendance. You can access the assessment. You can access the material, reading material or practice files or code files, whatever Moiser is going to utilize for the next 5 days. Okay. So all these things will be available on the LMS portal. So how we can access your study material or how we can access the LMS portal. So first email which you have to check. So by checking the email, so just make sure that you're checking into the inbox. You will find the mail with the subject LMS portal account details by ExcelR. If you're sure that you registered properly with the proper mail ID. So if you're not able to find the mail into your inbox, then check into the spam folder as well. Sometimes there are chances to go that mail into the spam. So check, you can directly search with the subject as LMS portal account details by ExcelR. You will find this email, and in that you will find the three important details to access the LMS portal. That is the portal link, mylearning.excelr.com. Then username, that is your mail address, and the system generated password. Okay. Suppose you are already attended any of our previous programs. So you receive one single email that is a welcome to the FDP on vibe coding using J9 tools by ExcelR. Why? Because you already have a portal access. In that scenario, you will be receiving only welcome email that yes, on your previous account, we added this course successfully. So you can check it down. Okay. If you are not able to recover the password, no need to worry. Once we go on login page, I will explain on that part as well how to forward the password. So now let me share my screen and let me open the browser and I will show you. Once I click onto the LMS URL, mylearning.excelr.com, sign in. So it will take me through the sign in page. Here you can check. And you have to provide the basic details. So as you already received a password, so you can use that system generated password here and your mail ID, registered mail ID, click on sign in. Suppose you receive only welcome email, and if you're not remembering the password or long back you're done with the program, so now you are not having that email, so you can utilize the forgot your password option. Send the instruction to that mail, update the password and follow the steps. Okay, suppose I have my details, I will continue close to the sign in. So once I click on sign in, it will take me to the dashboard. You can check here, you have a couple of options: back to home page, community, leaderboard, dashboard, purchase history, health, and we have profile as. Okay, so while just explaining onto the PPT on our first page itself, in the LMS portal account details by ExcelR email, you saw that password, right? And it's a little bit lengthy or difficult to always copy paste or keep in mind. So what we can do, once after the first sign in, you can visit the profile. Okay, then visit the settings, and then here itself, from the profile itself, you can update your password. You can check here, update password option is here. Whatever password you want, you can just type it here. You can just reconfirm that once again. Once the both passwords are going to match, the update password button will be enabled, and from next time onwards, you can utilize the new password. Okay, then suppose if you're on home page, so make sure that clicking onto the profile, you are going to the dashboard. Okay, then community leaderboard. So as of now, nothing to do with the community and leaderboard. Leaderboard is a concept like similarly in simple way nowadays everybody having the understanding onto the lead coder hacker rank will do a coding and will get some XPs accordingly. So ExcelR LMS platform also support the coding contest assignments, assessment, and different submissions also. Okay. So upon the performance of the students, the XPs will be printed from along. As of now, we're having around 8 lakh plus learners having the LMS access. So those who are toppers for this month, the 100 topper for this month, today, and all time, that will be printed here in the leaderboard. And then dashboard, the most important thing. So coming to the dashboard, so you are able to see the live session today tab. Yes. So from here itself, we can join the session. You can check here FDP on web coding using GNI tools day one, right? I'm clicking on that. Once I click on that, I will find the two links. First of all, I will find the Zoom link. Okay, so you can click on a Zoom. It's open. You not required meeting ID and passcode as well. If anybody is going to require, then as often we provided that you can utilize them to join the Zoom meeting. If you're facing a network issue or any trouble while joining the Zoom, we are live onto the YouTube as well. YouTube streaming is happening simultaneously. So clicking onto the YouTube link, you can just join the YouTube, whatever the queries or question you have. Similarly, on how Zoom you will share in a chat, just on YouTube you have to share in a live chat. Our team will take up that. Okay, clear on the joining the session? Yes. So now after that, how to access the contents? Are you said that recordings, material, all this stuff is also available over the portal. So how we can access that? So below the live session today, okay. So if you scroll down, you are able to see the enroll courses. So I have around 121 courses on my dashboard. So whatever the courses you enrolled previously, or if this is your first course, that course will be available onto the dashboard. So click on that. Once you click on that, you will find the agenda first. Okay, so whatever we are going to learn for the next 5 days, okay, so that agenda is available here. Okay, you can just zoom it and you can check it. Okay, so now below the agenda, I have attendance and feedback link. So dear faculty members, so coming to the attendance and feedback, this is the common link. So this will be considered your attendance. The first thing that is to getting the certification, the 60% percentage attendance is mandatory to get the certificate of participation. So few things which you have to take care while submitting the form. I use a same mail ID for all the days. Like suppose we have 5 days. So 5 days use the same mail ID. If you're going to use the different mail ID while submitting your attendance, then it will be conflict, right? And it will create different accounts with the different unique IDs. And that will not be able to reach the criteria of the attendance. Okay. So don't worry if you're not able to access LMS as of now. That attendance link will be shared over the chat box as well, and it will be shared sharp at 4:30. The link will be only open for 1 hour. That will be from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. So please take care of the timing. Our team will be sharing the link over the Zoom and YouTube as well sharp at 4:30. Okay. Then below the attendance and feedback, I already explained about the live session, the session recordings. Coming to the session recordings, here you will find the day 1 session recording, day 1, day 2 up to day 5, all the recordings will be available. So you can utilize that now also once after finish the class. If you want to go through any topic, if you missed because of some issue, or if you want to go through again, definitely. In the future as well, anytime you want to go, yes, the content will be available here itself. And the materials. So whatever the reading material, let it be a practice files or code or any PPTs or PDF what sir want to share with you, definitely that all files will be available over the LMS portal or database. So this is how we can access the LMS portal. So all these things are readily available here. So you can utilize the LMS portal. Okay, so use from today onwards itself to accessing all the files to join the session and to access the attendance too. Okay. So if you're having any query or any question, keep posting it to the chat box. If any query into the future, you have help button on the LMS portal as well. Or else you can just drop an email to us on edl@excelr.com. So we're happy to help you. Thank you so much. And Vidya, over to you.
Thank you, Amar, for a quick walkthrough on the LMS. Now, I would request Mr. Moin to take over the session. Over to you, Mr. Moin.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am. So now let's start with the practical hands-on part. First, we'll have a bit of theory, and then, of course, the practical hands-on part, what we are going to study, and what are the things, what are the tools that we'll need. Of course, this thing will need a few tools. So if I show you my screen here, I believe you are able to see. This is a part 1. what we are going to do today. Again, if it looks small, so in the Excel sheet also we have the same thing, and maybe I can increase the size here. Yeah. Here, if I come and maybe here, I can increase the font size, so it's visible much better. So we'll be seeing what is vibe coding, how it differs from traditional coding, what Jena is doing under the hood, where it works brilliantly and where it fails, I believe. This one will show you where it's painful. And setting up cursor. Cursor is basically a IDE, integrated development environment, wherein you just need to vibe. You don't need to traditionally code. If needed, I'll show you in VS Code how we code things. And then, of course, with the help of a prompt, we are going to do something maybe simple to do, web page, or maybe a password generator, something. Iteration exercise, dark mode, add a delete button, and then key takeaways we are going to have here. So first we'll see what is vibe coding. Vibe coding basically means you don't need to code line by line. You just vibe, you just tell it, I want it, and it's done. So basically, how things work in vibe coding, let's see that. So basically, first we'll go with the traditional coding part, and then we'll go with the vibe coding part. So it becomes easy for all of you. Don't get scared with all these things. This is all AI generated. And maybe here, if I come here and tell file, this is called VS Code, Visual Studio Code. It is freely available. We'll be using AI cursor a lot just to show you the traditional part first. Then we'll go with the vibe coding. So maybe I'll come here and make, at any point of time, anyone is having any doubts, you can put it in the chat box. I try to answer the chats to the best of my knowledge and ability. Right? So maybe here, if I come and tell ExcelR, it's going to be here for next 5 days, I believe. We are into day 1. And then first we'll see traditional coding in VS. And we'll be using technologies like HTML, CSS, and JS. So hypertext markup language, cascading style sheet, and JavaScript to make front end. Front end is something that you see in front of your eyes. Back end is the brain. So now here I come, and maybe here inside this PC, E drive, I'll make a new folder here. Faculty Development Program. And I'll open VS Code here. So here you can see I am here in my FDP. So basically here I'll make a file called index.html. Now this is the traditional way we are seeing, okay? We are doing things manually so that once you get a hang of traditional, and then of course you can do automation, so you will understand the difference in the two scenarios. Maybe on the click of button, I just want to do something. So maybe I'll come here and tell H1, I am learning traditional coding, right? And if I open it with live server, this one shows the result. So it says here, I am learning traditional coding. And that is fine because we have coded it and we'll be doing manual coding. So now this is completely black and white, the default color that we get. So we come here and we'll do style.css. Maybe we want it colorful and we need to link it. So I come here and tell link CSS, and my style.css is linked. Just to show you, if I come here and tell body, text align, I want the text to be in the center. Yeah, it is in the center. And then of course I want a background, maybe a red background. My H1, what is my H1? This is my H1. And then this one color, I want maybe white. So we have this, I'm traditional coding, right? I'm learning traditional coding. And maybe now I want my web page to be interactive, means I'll make a button here, and the button would take click me, and I guess we have a WhatsApp group. Fine. So make sure those who are willing to join it, please join this one. Again, I'll copy this link also, so that it's going to be with me as well. And I'll make it commented so that I can use it after the class. So this is not visible on the web page. So see, we have a button. Right now, this button is not doing anything because we have not given any brain or functionality. Let's first style the button. Maybe I want the width to be 150 pixels wide. Let's see. So it becomes a wide button. A height of maybe 40 pixels. So if the button is bigger, fine. What is the text inside? Maybe I want that. Font size 22 pixels. Okay, now it looks big, fine. I want the button to be curvy from the corner, so I'll tell border radius would be maybe 20 pixels. Yeah, see, we get curvy, but I want this background color to be black. Okay. And the text inside is not visible, so maybe I want it color to be yellow. And now it should be a yellow color. Okay. And then maybe I want a font family also. Font family means the handwriting. And maybe I want a sans serif handwriting. So it's the same, I guess. So maybe Arial. Okay, fine. Impact. Okay, the handwriting is different now. Here you can see. And then the moment I keep my mouse there, I want some sort of change. So maybe at that time I want the background to be white and the color to be blue. So now see, it's happening. Maybe yeah. Cursor should be pointer, means my cursor, the mouse that I'm keeping should be a finger, not a simple like here you see, this is cursor pointer. It's coming like that. And it's happening too fast. So here I can come and tell transition. You do it, but then you do it by 3 seconds. So it's going to be a smooth effect. If I do a refresh once, see now it's taking 3 seconds and it looks better. And now when I want to click it, I want I am learning traditional coding should change to vibe coding is better than traditional coding. How many of you are coding with me? Can I get an idea? How many of you are coding with me? Because after this, we'll be doing more complex parts. So I just wanted to know at what pace should I go? If you are doing, tell yes. If you're not doing, you can tell no, that is fine. Thank you, Nandalal. What about others? If you're not doing it, completely fine. I'll go at my pace. If you're doing it, fine. Thanks, Jasmine ma'am. So I guess nobody is coding, you are just attending. Thank you for the honest answers. Because the reason why I asked, okay, Vaishnav. So those who are coding, I'll give some time for them. If you're not coding, it's completely fine. So then I'll go at my pace. I'll be a bit faster. Fine. So Kapu and I guess there are few who are doing it. So I'll keep the code open here. If you're coding with me, you can code along. And of course, there is a small task as well. See, the task is when I click this button, I am learning traditional coding should come. Vibe coding is better. So the moment I click the button, here the text should change to vibe. I'm doing it manually, but we'll fix it, don't worry. Coding is better. So this one should be the text. When I click the button, not now. So for now, I'll keep it as it is. And those who are coding, I gave you 5 minutes of time to do it. If not, of course, we'll do it together. And then we'll go with the cursor AI. And then we'll see how it's much better than what we are doing. How your Gen AI with tools is much better than my coding with Gen AI is much better than traditional coding. This is completely traditional coding. So I give you 5 minutes of time to do the task, those who are doing it. It's 3:56 at 4:01 we'll start doing our task. When we click it, this one should change to why coding is better.
Mr. Moin, you're on mute.
Yes, ma'am, I have given 5 minutes of time for them, those who
Okay,
are doing, like, for those participants who are doing the code. At 4:01, we'll start the code again. The task
okay,
is pretty much simple, and they wanted to see the code. That's
sure.
Okay, so now let's try to find the solution ourselves. Now after this, we'll be doing the same thing or maybe much better than this on vibe coding. So now our end goal is simple. When we click this button, it should show vibe coding is better. So now for that, I'll be linking my JavaScript as well. So I'll be writing a file here. We can write it in same file as well, or I'll just write script.js and I'll link my JavaScript here. Script src is equals to script.js. And now I'm linked just to check if I do an alert here. I should get an alert from the top. So see, I'm getting an alert. If I put any message in my alert, hello, it should go show a message as well. Hello. So it is connected. So now, in order to change it, I'll come here and tell. So I'll tell document dot. Why document? Because this is my entire document. Doc type is HTML. Dot query selector. My query is h1. Dot text content is equals to vibe coding is better or great or anything you can write. Now the problem is on my original page, it is I am learning traditional coding, correct? But then if I show you my output, see it says vibe coding is better. Now we don't want it. We want it on the click of the button. When I click the button, at that time it should be there. So for that, we put it inside a function here. Function, my code, round bracket, and curly braces. So now this one is inside a function now. And now if you see, my web page will be normal. Whatever is there in my HTML will be there. And we want to click this and make this happen. So what is the name of the code? Function, my code. So here we come and tell button on click is equals to my code. And don't forget to call the function. This round bracket here means calling. If you don't call the function, it will never work. So now here it is. And then now if I click the button here, I'm pretty sure this one will change to vibe coding is better. Change to vibe coding is better. For those who are doing it, please try to do it. Is it working for you? I'm pretty sure it will work for you. And after this, I'll show you how to install Cursor AI and how we can do it. This one was a traditional AI wherein we did all the thing ourselves. So you can see if it's working for you or not. I'm pretty sure it will work for everyone. But still, if it doesn't work, feel free to put your questions in the chat box. I'll try to answer them. Those who are coding. And then we'll open the same thing here, FDP in our Cursor AI. Now, how do we get Cursor AI? That also I'll show you. I've already installed it before the session only yesterday. So we come here and we try to search for Cursor AI. So here we have Cursor AI coding platform. And here you can download it for any of your operating systems. Since I'm using Windows, I just need to do download for Windows and I need to install it. So this is the link for it. If needed, I'll put the link in the chat box, or else you can just search for. Yeah. That's it. So this one will take you to the downloading of the particular tool. So now, once we are here, You'll get an interface like this. If you have completed the downloading, it will ask you for some permissions, and make sure you allow the permissions. If you don't allow, it will not enable you to make any changes. So make sure you allow the permission, and then of course we are going to go here, and we are in E drive. You can see we have FDP folder. We have a code there. So I'll open cursor. So it's opening. And now we have cursor already. Maybe I was not patient, so I opened a few instances of it. So here we are. And here in the file, I'll come here. And I'll do open folder. And we were in E drive. We had a folder called FDP, Faculty Development Program. We made it today only here. You can see at 401. I select that. And now we are cursor here. We had all these 3 files that we created there. And now here, if I show you, you'll get this interface automatically. For new agent, you need to type Control Shift L, Control plus Shift plus L, and then you get a new agent. And here we are. And then you just need to wipe. You don't need to write anything. Make a HTML web page with simple login and simple elegant CSS. When the user fills login form, redirect the user to welcome to my website homepage. You need to make all pages. And I hit enter. So now I have just given it a code, nothing else. So here this one is giving us the code for everything automatically. This is doing all the stuff behind the scenes. I don't need to do anything. See, it's coding everything. What I would have done in maybe 2 to 3 hours, it is doing for me in under one or maximum 2 minutes. Again, we can check it, debug it, and then we can, of course, make it more better if you want. See, it's taking the same thing, button hover. When you hover, transform, box shadow, everything it's doing on its own. So it says how to use, save the first snippet as index.html and the second as home.html in the same folder. Open index.html in your browser. Enter any email or password, and on submit, you will redirect to welcome to the website home. So let's try to see, is it working the way it is telling us, or else it's not working. Right? So first things first, we'll come here and we'll see. Okay, welcome to my website page. And this one is index.html page, I believe. So I'll copy this and maybe here I'll make a new folder only here in this. Cursor hyphen code, and in this I'll make a new file called index.html, and I'll paste the code here. So this one is done. So now if I go to run without debugging, and I want it to open on the Chrome browser. So it has opened on the Chrome. See, it has got me to the welcome page. Currently, for this, we do not have any connected web page that is welcome to my website. So let's try to do it. Maybe moin@excelr.com, and then the password I'll put something and try to do sign. It says your file couldn't be accessed. It may have been moved, edited, or deleted. Fine. So the thing is, if I'm trying to do a sign in, it's telling to please fill up the form. If I do a sign in, it says your file couldn't be accessed, and that is completely fine. Why? Because if you see the instructions at the bottom, after it made everything for us, it clearly said save the first snippet as index.html. Okay, I have done it. And second as home.html. We have not made it in the same folder. Open index.html in your browser, enter any email password, and on submit, you will be redirected to welcome to my website. Okay. So now let's try to see that. So we have index.html, and we need to make one more page called home.html. The reason being, from my index.html, I'm being redirected to my home.html. Here you can see form action home.html. So method is get. So in my home.html, I need to put this code. Here is the code. I'll put this code here. And is there any problem? Home.html also defines standard property background clip. Fine. I never see this. Okay, let's for now keep this problem as it is, and we'll try to run the same thing here. So here, if I come and tell go, and maybe run without debugging. Okay, fine. It says that it is already running. Then pattern size. Okay, it says fine. So let's close it, and again let's try to restart it. So if I come here, right click and open with live server, that is also fine. You can open this with live server as well. Now, no, not here. It should open in live server, and it's taking, yeah. So now demo, and then demo @abc.com, and then demo 123, and then if I see, it says that welcome to my website. So you are at your website, and all thanks to Vibe Coding Cursor. So anyone any doubts in this? And if you are doing it, I would recommend you to do it once with me, so that at least when you are done after the class and you want to revise, you have some sort of study material. So if there are any doubts, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'll give you 5 minutes of time to code it. And then, of course, we'll go to the next part. Maybe we'll make some more interesting and complex thing using this. And then we'll see few more things. So anyone any doubt? If there are any doubts, please feel free to ask. And let's see what was the issue here. It says, okay, fine. If this is an issue, let's remove it. And still, I guess it will not be very much impacted. So again, if I come here and open with live server, so yeah, welcome to my website. You see, the amount of hard work that we took to make this and the amount of time we took to make this have a huge difference. So now again, come here and do a agent code. We can ask, we can plan, we can debug everything. Create a password generator. Along with the password string. So ask it to create a password generator along with the password strength. So it will show us the password strength also to us. So see, it has made changes in my existing code only if I want. If I tell to keep it, it will keep it. If I tell undo, it will undo it. So I'll tell it undo. And what I'll ask it, fine. Give me a new HTML code for password generator along with password string. So it is creating everything new for me. And I'll copy it and maybe paste it here, password.html. And paste it here. And let's try to open this with live server. So see, it says that click generate or type your own. So if I do generate password, see it's generating a password for me. But maybe if I have a small password, see it says weak, very weak. It says weak because password should be a combination of your alphanumeric, lowercase, uppercase, numbers, symbol, everything. When you have it default, maybe if I want to create a strong password, I'll have to use an uppercase, a lowercase, special character, and match it to 40. So now this becomes a strong password, very strong password. What is the criteria? You have length, lowercase, uppercase, numbers plus symbol. If I tell it to generate, it's generating for me. Of course, I can increase the size as well. Now the passwords are 20 generation. So hope you got an idea of what is vibe coding, what is cursor AI. If there are any doubts, anyone, please feel free to ask, or else we'll move to the next concept. I'm free to answer all the questions if you have any. So now let's go to the next concept, the LLM. Now, what are LLMs? We'll see that. So we saw what is cursor AI is. We just vibe, we don't code anything. And then LLM equals to large language model. So they are pre-trained on large data sets, maybe a billion of parameters. So basically, you give word, they understand word as token, and just like a kid, the model are trained. For example, when I am hungry, I love to eat. Now, after this, if there is a blank, it is most likely that you will get an answer from a large language model like food or chicken or biryani. Because it has been trained that way, you will not get an answer like train or teacher or food. No, these answers are not there in its memory. Why? Because that is what it has been taught for. So now, first we will see the large language models that we use every day. We call it AI tools, for example, ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Gemini or Grok or Cloud AI, Anthropic, or you can have any more and many more large language models. My notebook are there, Qn is there, lot of them are there. So first we'll see them. So this called API behind the scene, and they are global. Your data is shared by them. They have a reference and a record. And then we will see locally how we can learn how to run an LLM. So first we'll see this AI model, and then we'll go with the other one. So here we are. So if I open ChatGPT or maybe Gemini or maybe DeepSeek. Now there are many, I'll not be opening all of them. Just to show you, these are all AI only. And then ChatGPT, I ask, what is vibe coding? In here, if I ask, what is LLM, large language model? Right? How to learn vibe coding? And maybe I'll use cloud AI as well. The last thing. How to run LLM locally. Now I have 4 AI agents and they are answering my some questions. So they are generating, basically they generate new text also based on the past experiences what they have done. So see, vibe coding is an informal term used in software development community to describe a coding in a relaxed, creative, and exploratory way, often without strict planning or rigid structure. The focus is on the flow, experimentation, and intuition rather than following a predefined design or architecture. Simple meaning vibe coding is equals to coding based on intuition and creativity while experimenting. Instead of detailed planning, the developer starts coding quickly, experiments with the idea, improvise a solution, adjust things while building. It's similar to just start coding and see where it goes. So example is very interesting here to see. This is AI generated approach, structured coding approach, design architecture, write UML diagram, plan database scheme, write modular code. In vibe coding, open editor, start coding idea, try different libraries, adjust as you go. So now this one is a vibe coding example for an API /hello. We are just sending hi. Why developers like it? Benefit encourages creativity, faster prototyping, good for learning, useful for hackathons, help beginners explore coding. Many developers use vibe coding while using AI projects, side projects, proof of concept apps. Where is it common today? Where it is common. Vibe coding became popular with AI assistant development tools like GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, Cursor. We already saw Cursor. Developer often ask AI to generate code, modify it, experiment until work. So your agile methodology is used wherein you code again and again and get the real result. Suppose you want to build a WhatsApp AI bot. Instead of designing everything, install libraries, write quick API code, text responses, fix errors, improve features. This exploratory style is vibe coding. Why not to use for large production systems, banking software, medical systems, and enterprise systems? These are the places where you should not use it. Developer must follow structured engineering instead. So basically, you have features. Minimum coding is required. Experimental is very fast and it's learning. Prototypes and AI projects, it's best suited for this thing. Okay. So since it says, yeah. So I'll tell it yes, and I'll leave it here as it is. So let it do the work. And we'll go to the next part, Gemini. So the Gemini is here. At its core, a large language model is a type of artificial intelligence trained to understand. We asked him what it is large language model, LLM. Trained to understand, generate, and manipulate human language. This think of it as an incredibly advanced version of autocomplete that has read a significant portion of the internet. Here is the breakdown of what those three letters actually mean. LLM stands for large language model. So these models are trained on massive data sets, petabytes of text, including books, not even GBs, not even TBs, but petabytes. So you have kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, then petabytes, and contains billions of parameters. The internal variable the AI uses to make decisions. Language. The primary purpose is to process human communication. This includes writing essays, translating languages, summarizing documents, and even writing computer code. Model. It is a complex mathematical algorithm, specifically a neural network that provides a representation of how languages work. So how it works, the predictive nature. LLMs don't know facts in the way humans do. Instead, they use probability to predict the next piece of text. Exactly like I said you. Here they use probability for next piece of text. And I believe we have attendance sheet here. So I'll be giving you 5 minutes of break to fill up the attendance sheet. And then we'll continue with the session. It's 4:31. By 4:36 we'll be back. Okay, so now I believe we can go ahead with the session. Here you can see that LLMs don't know facts in the way humans do. Instead, they use probability to predict the next piece of text called a token. So whatever we write, they consider it as token. For example, if you give an LLM the phrase, the capital of France is, The model calculates the most statistically liked next word is Paris. By repeating this process billions of times, it generates coherent and contextually relevant sentences. Popular examples: you have likely interacted with LLM to interface like Gemini, GPT-4, Cloud by Anthropic, or Llama by Meta. Common use cases: content creation, coding assistant, reasoning, data extraction. So again, we don't want to go with the transformers. So now let's ask DeepSeek how to learn vibe coding. So see, understand the mindset, shift from how to what, embrace imperfections, stay in the flow. Set up your toolkit. So you can use Cursor or VS Code plus extension like GitHub Copilot, Continue.dev, or Windsurf Podium. Anything, I prefer Cursor or VS Code plus Copilot extensions. But I do manual coding to VS Code, and Cursor obviously it is built on top of AI programming. Learn the art of prompting. What is prompting? Basically, how you tell your large language models what you want and how you want, and develop a wide workflow: ideation, generation, instant test, debug via conversation, refactor, and polish and repeat. Fine. So now this one is telling ways to run LLM locally. So Olama, easiest one step: install Olama, pull a model, run it. Fine. So these are some of the easiest ways. So now I'll do one thing. Okay. I'll come here, and maybe it was telling the easiest ways is Olama. And what was our target? We wanted to see how we can see locally how to run an LLM. Fine. So LLM stands for large language models. We have already seen it. So I'll come here and my CMD command prompt. I'll check, do I have Olama? And I'm pretty sure I do have Olama. It's 0.18 version something. So I'll come and enter Olama version. And I have 0.18 version. Okay. And let me see how many models I have. I do have maybe 4 models. Yeah, see, I have Gemma, Minstrel, P3 Mini, and Llama 3 latest. So now Llama run. I can run any of the models, or else I need to pull some models. So maybe I'll run one and pull one and show you. Maybe if I run here Llama 3 latest. Model requires more system memory than is available. Okay, fine. So it requires more memory. It's telling I'm out of memory. So maybe I can come here and tell Llama run, and then Gemma 3 1B. Maybe this one should work. Okay, it says no. You can see that memory is an issue, but if I show you my C drive, maybe I need to fix it for sure. But then how much free memory I have? And I do have 33.5 GB free memory. I don't know why it's behaving. Llama run Mistral 7. No, it's telling that where it's selling 4.6, it's selling 2.1 available. Now it's selling 4.5, 3.4 available. Okay, so now let's see the list. Llama run P3 mean. I guess now it says that System requires 3.5 GB, then it's available 3.4 GB. So I do think that it's not going to run, although it's installed, but still it will not run because of some memory issue. Let's try to see the last time. No, it does not run. There are some issues. You can see, I do have this model with me. It is personal AI with 100 plus skills. Launch OpenClaw. I can launch it, navigate it. Anthropic coding tool. Launch. It's not installed. These are not installed. But if I want to run a model, I can tell Olama run, and then of course Cloud Code, or maybe Olama run codex. Let's try to see Olama full codex. So now full error manifest file does not exist. Olama models to full. So maybe I can pull any one of this. Maybe I'll try to pull this one and see. So now it is pulling here, you can see. And it's pulling here. You can It's going to take some time. By the meantime, it pulls here. Maybe we can see an automation tool. Some of the AI tools that we'll be using, maybe not today, tomorrow. Make.com is surely one of them. If you are willing to learn, I would request you to create your account on this. Explore our library of agents. Start building pre-made AI agent examples. So browse the library. Social media content, Slack content, product content, all these things are there. Build your first AI agent and how we can build it, it will show you. So let's wait for this thing to download and then maybe we'll try to use it. So it's taking time for pulling up. Let's wait for the time. So it's gonna work. See, 70%, 71% is done, and it's a big file. That's the reason it takes time. Once it is done, maybe then we'll see how we can use it locally. And then when I show you a list, you will see Quen also here, creative variant. Right now we have only 4. It's 90% done, I believe. 91. So now, if I come and show you Olama, again, we have version. The version would be same. But now, if I show you the list, see we got Quen folder latest one. So I guess none of the models are running. Memory is an issue, I guess. They are getting installed, but they are not running. Fine, no issue. So basically, you can run locally as well, AI, large language model. And we have this type of thing wherein we do automation with the AI. So this is social media responder. How do we use this? How does it work? See, the agent monitors your YouTube channel when a new comment is posted. It analyzes the sentiment and intent. It then drafts a reply based on your brand, voice document, and knowledge base for standard engagement. It can post automatically complaint. And this is the pre-built thing. And what we are going to do is we will be making things for us from scratch level. I'll just show you what we are going to do maybe in tomorrow's session, because today we don't have that much of time. So now here we have, this is the interface of make.com. And this is part of agentic AI. So here we have scenario and we have filter scenario. What is this scenario doing? If you see, it has 4 parts. First, it will get the latest RSS feed from the trending topics in India. Then Gemini will be our brain. It will pass the message to our Gmail as the trending topic heading, and it will update it to our sheet. So if I do run once, it will run once. If I do run every 15 minutes, it will run every 15 minutes. But it uses your tokens. After 1,000 tokens, you need to pay. I'll not be using it for every 15 minutes. Now, just to show you, if I open my Gmail here, this week for students was the last email. Okay, now these are different things. So basically, now if you see, there is no email called this week for students. Okay, it's there. It came. And Venki Alturi is showing here. And if I open my Google Sheets and show you, this data would be updated in blogs idea also, my blogs idea. So if I refresh this one here, and it should do it actually. Let me see the Google Sheet. Okay, blogs idea. No, it's my blogs idea. And to see, the sheet was different. That's the reason. So if we come to RSS feed here, maybe if I come here and tell Google Trends, and showing you whatever is trending in India, current trending now. Yeah. And here, if I do an export, RSS feed, and now if I search the same topic here that I got on my email, and let's see, is it really trending or it was something wrong? See, it's trending already. 200 plus traffic they have attracted. So now it came from the trending topic only. So we will be building something like this tomorrow. But for now, we'll just see the workflow of this. If I do refresh and maybe run one. And the fact is, since it's a free service, it runs every 15 minutes. We are not paying anything for the API, application programming interface. So it runs every 15 minutes. That's the issue. So we'll be using make.com to do things. So if you are free and willing to do, I would request you all to create an account on make.com. I'll pass you the website, make.com. That's the website. Go ahead and create an account. If you find any difficulty, you can get in touch with me. If there are any doubts regarding today's session, please feel free to ask. or else we are almost done for the day. If there are no doubts, you can still be in the session. We'll be ending the session in next 4 minutes. Hope you have learned something today, something new. Make sure you create an account here. Okay, so I believe we are done for the day. Thank you everyone for joining.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, so dear faculty members, as attendance link has been shared on the chat, please mark your attendance. And one more important thing, the attendance link will be active only till 5:30. So it is for 1 hour, 4:30 to 5:30. And I request please mark your attendance by using only one mail ID. Okay, and every day the attendance link will be shared at 4:30. So I request not to ask for the attendance link before 4:30. So this it will get disturbed to trainer as well. And only for faculties we will issue the certificate. So 60% of 60% of attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. So if you have marked your attendance or the ID, so definitely you will all receive the certificate. And this is the faculty development program. So the student don't get the certificate. The students can join this program just for the knowledge purpose, but the students won't get the certificate. So I request please join the sessions regularly and mark your attendance. Okay. So, and as today you all received the mail for joining the session, like a Zoom link or YouTube link. But from tomorrow you will not receive any of the mail. You have to join through LMS, which we have showed in the starting, or you can use the same Zoom link. The same Zoom link will work for all the 5 days. The link will be same. Only for YouTube, it will be different. But in Zoom, you can join the same link for all the 5 days. So I request please join the session regularly and mark your attendance and gain some knowledge. Okay. Yeah, fine. We are good to go. We will wind up for the day. We will all meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you all. Thank you for joining.